So I'm going to right click here and choose add more data. I'm going to add my aerial. I don't need to add this txt file, I just need to add this SID file here. So that's my aerial photography. So I'm going to add yet some more data in here. I'm going to do my Riley County data. Now when adding the Riley County data, you want to not add this DBF file. We don't need that added in there. The other thing we probably don't want to add is a JPEG. It's just a regular image. Definitely do not add in these DB files. I find that tends to crash GIS, so don't do that either. So you can select certain files that you want to add. So maybe first I'll do Control A. It won't let me do it that way. So maybe I'll just select the top one and go over here and then to the end. So what I did was I left clicked on the very top one. I'm going to go to the very end, press the Shift key, and select the very last one. And then I'm going to press the Control key and deselect things I don't want to be added. So I know I want to add most of this, but not all of this. So I don't want the JPEG. So again, I'm pressing the Control key and selectively deselecting things. Pressing the Control key and left clicking at the same time will allow me to deselect. So there we go. So these are all SHP files, which is what I actually want. No DBs or DBFs. Here I'll go ahead and click Add. I get a little unknown spatial reference thing here. It's telling me that it doesn't know the spatial projections of these two layers that are being added. It's pretty common to get data from the county that may or may not have a spatial projection, which is okay. Things tend to line up anyway. Well, most of the times they line up. So we can see all the different types of layers that are being added here, the different types of data here, and you can kind of see that here on the left side too. A lot of things are abbreviated. Recall in our file management discussion that GIS kind of has a limitation on what you can name the layers. So it usually doesn't like underscores like this. If we were to use this layer, we would probably export this data and rename it to something that doesn't have a special character in it. So let's add our last piece of data. So we can see that this data that we just added, there's a lot of vector data in here, and we saw a lot of points, a lot of lines, and a lot of polygons. So let's go ahead and add some more data. I want to add my soils, which is the last piece of information that's important to me. Click Add. And it looks like it might have came in here, so I might drag that towards the top so we can actually see that. And there's my soils data.